Hello, as we're saying, Lee. Alright. Now, the local Tories made national headlines a few months ago when, for the first time ever, we elected one of them to be our local MP. Well, they're in the news again, but this time for something completely different. This time it's because a video has emerged of our local MP flopping his penis out in a pub. Now, it's made national headlines and it also created the usual Twitter storm. Here's a few examples. Right, the first one's from somebody called Rachel from Swindon, who's a Labour Party activist, and she has quite a big following on Twitter. And she says, locals are calling for him to go, and rightfully so. Tory MP James Grundy faces calls to quit after video emerges of him exposing himself in a pub. Well, I don't see how somebody from Swindon can know what the locals in Lee are calling for, but you know, whatever. The next one's from somebody called Panny, and they say, a video has emerged of James Grundy flashing his genitals in a pub. Definitely qualifies as indecent exposure. Greater Manchester Police should get involved, and we in the Labour Party should begin preparing for a recall petition and a by-election. The people of Lee deserve better. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it wasn't indecent exposure because it was at a private function and the people involved in the video all seemed to be happy with what was going on. So, where was the crime? And also, if you think about it, say for example, a hen party organised a private function and they booked a stripper, a male stripper, and he came in and took his clothes off. Would that not be indecent exposure if you're using this argument? I don't think it would. So, sorry Panny, I don't agree with you. The next one's from Dr. Jennifer Cassidy. This is disgusting. James Grundy is a representative for citizens and sits in the House of Commons. It doesn't matter that this incident was a while ago, or today he apologised. When will we raise the standards for MPs? We've lost any notion of credibility or accountability. Well, it's an opinion, I suppose. Can't say I agree with it. The next tweet is from somebody called Jess, and I believe she's in the local Labour Party. And she says, everything about this man, who has sadly been my MP since December, is an utter disgrace. Local people know that things like this are not a one-off for James Grundy. He is unfit to sit in Parliament and unfit to represent the good people of Lee. Well, as far as I'm aware, it is a one-off. And she's making a big claim there saying it's not. But she offers absolutely no evidence whatsoever. So until she does, I'm going to take that claim with a massive pinch of salt. And then we get to the final tweet here. It's from somebody called Ronald Gray, and he says, an obvious Freemason Satanist. I'd bet that he can't state these words only whilst his right palm is placed on the Holy Bible. I refuse to worship the devil. Now, I think it's a big stretch from flopping your dick out in a pub to being involved in some Freemason Satanist cult. But you know, who knows? Anyway, not only did our new MP have to cope with the Twitter storm, he also had to contend with news headlines like this. Exposing himself. Flashing his genitals. Penis. He even made the news in America. UK lawmaker. Well, he made a nice change from MP, and at least he's putting the tone on the map, I'll give him that. Even Jeremy Vine got in on the act, asking the question, should an MP filmed dropping his pants in a pub resign? Some people, like me, made fun of the incident. I named it Knobgate, in homage to various political scandals of the past. Man who exposed his penis in public apologises for being a Conservative MP. Leave Grundy's knob alone. Let's go to the Ram's Head, have a pint, and wait for all this to blow over. As well as dropping his pants, Mr Grundy was also shown in the video desecrating a classic Adam and the Ants tune. I'm Lee's brand new Tory man, who won the last election. I flashed my knob out in a pub, and now it's causing tension. Knobgate took place in the Ram's Head pub, so having never been there before, I thought I'd pay a visit. So here we are, outside the Ram's Head pub, made famous because of Knobgate. Like I said, I've never been here before, so let's go inside and have a look round. So we went inside the pub, had a pint, had a nice look round. We found the place where the incident took place, and I was going to do a reenactment but the young lady behind the bar wasn't too keen on it, and she asked the manager, and he said no. So I've had to come outside, I'm afraid. But we have got a nice plaque on the wall to celebrate the event, an historical blue plaque, and here it is. Conservative and Unionist Party, James Grundy MP, Knobgate 2007. Lee Member of Parliament gallantly exposed his penis at the behest of some lady friends here. Joking aside, I thought the incident had been blown all out of proportion, and a poll on the local Facebook page showed most people agreed with me. And to be honest, what kind of person keeps a video of themselves egging on some drunk bloke to flop his bits hair for over 13 years? Seems weird to me. To put the incident in some perspective, on the same day as the Knobgate story came out, we also had this in the news. So what's worse, the minor indiscretion of a local politician or the establishment covering up for pedos? I think we all know the answer. Thanks for watching.